In the dry outskirts of Kalo, where the dust never fully settled and hunger sat quietly in every home, lived a boy named Sadiq. He learned early that poverty was not loud, it was patient. It waited in empty bowls, in worn sandals, in the way adults spoke softly at night when children were meant to be asleep. Sadiq promised himself one thing while growing up: I will never be poor again. That promise burned brighter than hunger. He worked harder than anyone in the village. When others rested, he calculated. When others shared, he saved. By his early 20s, he had left Kalo and found his way into the city, carrying nothing but sharp eyes and sharper ambition. He noticed patterns others ignored, where goods were cheap, where people were desperate, where profit hid quietly. Success came fast, too fast. Within a few years, Sadiq owned warehouses, trucks, and accounts with more money than his father had ever seen in his lifetime. His name was spoken with respect. People called him Sir. Old friends bowed their heads when they greeted him. But poverty never left him. It followed him into his office, whispering, "What if it all disappears?" So Sadiq began to hold tightly to everything. He stopped trusting partners. He stopped paying fair wages. He stopped helping others rise, afraid they might one day overtake him. He watched every coin like it might run away. At night, he could not sleep. Every loss, no matter how small, felt like the beginning of the end. One delayed shipment felt like hunger returning. One failed deal felt like barefoot days chasing him through the dark. Then came the decision that ruined him. When the market shifted and others adjusted, Sadiq panicked. He poured everything into one risky deal, not out of vision, but fear. He borrowed heavily, hid the truth, and pushed harder instead of stepping back. The deal collapsed. Partners withdrew. Creditors came. His empire, built quickly and guarded tightly, fell just as fast. The warehouses emptied. The trucks were seized. The name that once opened doors now closed them. People whispered again, but differently. Sadiq returned to Kalo one evening. Older, thinner, quieter. The village looked the same. The dust still waited. But something in him had changed. He sat with elders who spoke gently, not with blame. One of them said, "You ran from poverty so fast that you never learned how to walk without fear." For the first time, Sadiq understood. Poverty was not just empty pockets. It was a wound in the mind. And he had carried that wound into his success, letting it shape every decision. This time, his rise was slower. He rebuilt: small trade, honest work, shared growth. He learned to lose without breaking, to trust without fear, to succeed without choking his own future. Sadiq never became as rich as he once was, but he slept at night. And this time, poverty did not follow him.